Folks, welcome back to Animal Minecraft. This is tutorial number 9 on getting the achievements in Minecraft. Today we are going to be doing one achievement, and that achievement is on this one. Achievements. Here, called the End, with a period. It requires us killing the Enderdragon, so this will also be our combat tutorial on how to defeat the Enderdragon. We're here in the End. If you don't know how to get to the end, go ahead and check out the tutorial number 8 for the achievements, which you can find at this link. And with that, we'll go ahead and get started telling you how you want to prepare to fight the Enderdragon. Here in our inventory, there's a couple things we want to point out that are going to be absolutely crucial, and then some things that are just going to be beneficial. Number 1, a really powerful sword, preferably diamond, with the highest level sharpness you can get on it, is going to be pretty essential, especially if you want this battle to go short. And probably a bow with a lot of arrows. You can see my bow has power 5 on it. Other enchantments on these weapons aren't really going to do much benefit, as the Enderdragon is immune to knockback and fire aspect and things like that. Alternatively, if you want to get a bow with infinity on it, you don't have to carry a whole bunch of arrows with you, but you are going to be wanting a lot of arrows if you don't have infinity, because, well, if you're going to use your bow, you're going to be missing a lot. There's a lot of things to shoot down, and it just takes a long time. You're also going to be wanting food, plenty of it. A full stack of 64 steaks is going to be a good thing. And then armor, preferably diamond armor, with the highest level protection on it you can get. I also have feather falling on my boots, in case I get knocked off of pillars or knocked around by the Enderdragon, because him touching you does have knockback on it. And I also have thorns on my chest plate, just in case he hits me I can deal just a little bit of extra damage to him, just for fun. The rest of these things are kind of not crucial to being able to defeat the Enderdragon, but they can make it a lot easier. For example, we'll have to be reaching high places, possibly, if we have to have our video settings low, which I will for this video. In which case we're going to want to be able to build a pillar real quick, and then we want to get rid of it. So I have stone and dirt here with a pickaxe and dirt and shovel, and these both have efficiency on them so that I can mine back down as fast as I can. I don't want to be standing in one place for too long where the Enderdragon is going to be able to hit me. Also note that the Enderdragon, when it comes into contact with any block besides end stone, which is this stone here, bedrock or obsidian, it instantly destroys it. So you're going to be wanting to take a lot of this with you, because if he touches it, it's going to be gone, and you'll just not have it ever again. Sorry, that's what happens. I also have a pumpkin, which some people will be like, wow, what's up with the pumpkin, Kyle? Well, the nice thing about a pumpkin is when you put it on, obviously it makes it difficult to see, but Endermen become non-aggressive if you look at them. So if you accidentally look at an Enderman, which there's plenty of them here, if you're wearing a pumpkin, he's not going to be chasing after you. Makes it difficult to shoot things and to attack things, but thankfully if you press your F5 button, you'll be able to switch to a third-person view, which makes it a little difficult to fight, but at least you can wear the pumpkin and not worry about the Enderman chasing after you, which is going to be a good benefit. If you're good at just not looking at them, go ahead and put on your helmet. It'll give you some more protection, and if the Endermen do come at you, you'll have that much more protection. But if you are constantly looking at Endermen, they're going to swarm you, and that's not good. But with the helmet, you can stay in first person and still be able to see where you're going. Also, here you can see I have some potions and some level 2 enchanted golden apples. The reason for these are they're obviously benefits to your game. The golden apple is going to be able to grant you resistance and regeneration that are going to be beneficial. The Enderdragon can deal quite a bit of damage, so can the Endermen if you accidentally make them aggressive. And so the golden apple will really help you out to make sure that your hearts and hunger stay high and that your damage you take is negated. I also have potions of regeneration that could help if I get critical and I'm not paying attention to my hunger and I start getting hurt a lot. Some potions of swiftness could be nice to get around where you're going faster, so you don't have to worry about the basic invincibility of the Enderdragon for as long, and get to the pillars faster, which we'll explain in a little bit. Instant health, in case you're really getting critical and you really just need to get some health on you real quick. I also suggest that you make these potions of healing 2 and splash potions, so that you can just quickly throw them down on the ground and get your health back and then keep going. I also grabbed night vision. I'm not entirely sure if it helps you too much in the end. We'll go ahead and drink one real quick and see what it does. Oh wow, you know, I don't know if that would really help me too much. It kind of just makes it just as difficult to see, just in a different way. And those ones are really big. Well, I have night vision now, so I can see what's going on. I can see all the Endermen. That's kind of nice. It's really easy to see them really far off. The last thing is potions of strength, which is definitely going to be useful, especially if you have a good sharpness or power on your bow. Oh wow, I can see the Enderdragon from way over here. Maybe it is a little bit nice to have this night vision. But the potion of strength is going to make it so you can kill them off even faster. One last thing we need to explain to you before you start the battle with the Enderdragon is these pillars, these giant obsidian pillars that are all over, have these crystals on top. These are called end crystals. And if the Enderdragon comes anywhere near these, it actually regenerates his health. So when we get into this battle, the first goal in the battle is to not actually fight the Enderdragon, but to destroy all the crystals in the end first. Otherwise, he'll just fly towards one of the crystals and regenerate all of his health, and we'll have to start all over again. With that, we're going to go ahead and switch over to adventure mode. Hey, buddy! And we'll get started with this. You can see that the Enderman didn't destroy that obsidian, but if there were a pillar there, he'd destroy that. And here he comes for his second run. You'll see, we'll go ahead and hit him. Boom! Oh, didn't do a thing. And he just flies off. Yep, that's what the crystals do. Okay, let's go ahead and switch game modes. Alright, we're back into the actual game. You can see that Enderdragon hit, well, one of the Endermen there. That Enderman will now become aggressive. You can see he's chasing after him over there. It's not really going to help you too much because they never get close enough to really hurt the Enderdragon. Do realize you're going to want to keep your eye on the Enderdragon as much as possible while you're going around and destroying the crystals. Even though you can't hurt him, you can kind of fend him off in time to not get damage put on you. So what we're going to want to do is, if we're good to aim with the bow, we're going to take the bow and we're going to use it to destroy all the other crystals so that we don't have to get close to them and we can shoot them down from the ground. Obviously some of the towers are really tall and it can be very difficult to actually aim properly to hit the crystal. For example, that's going to be really hard for me to hit. I can't hardly even see the thing from here. Oh! Ouch. There we go. Take a nice little hit from the Enderdragon there. My protection is keeping me alive fairly well. So what we're going to do is we're going to try and build a pillar up as fast as we can here. Ouch. To get to the top of this. And there's a reason why we don't want to do this if we can help it. That's because when you destroy these crystals, they explode. They deal damage and also give knockback. And so if you can shoot them from the ground, I prefer you do that. You'll prefer you do that. It'll just save you a whole lot more damage in the long run. If you have a pickaxe, something that'll make it a little bit safer is to actually mine a whole bunch of endstone if you have the time, because that is going to make it easier to make these pillars. The Enderdragon can't destroy the endstone, but it can be easily harvested with a good pickaxe with efficiency. And so your pillars will not be destroyed while you're trying to build them. If you hear his wings, he's getting close. What you want to do is turn towards him and attack him before he hits you and knocks you off the pillar. If you can help it, sneak back and shoot it with the bow once you're within view. But again, realize if you're too close, it's still going to cause knockback, and you might get knocked off, which is why I have that feather falling. But the really big pillars, it's really not going to do very much good because it's just a long way to fall. Let's go ahead and see if we can find the next pillar. There's one over there. And remember, we have to destroy all of the pillars, all of the crystals. Ow, ow. In order to actually deal any damage to this Enderdragon. So this is probably the longest part of the battle. It's actually going and destroying all of the crystals. Because every time we hit him, he's just going to fly off and regenerate and come back. Yeah, I see you. You can shoot him with your bow before he gets anywhere near you. That's going to be good. Ooh, there's a little bit of damage. I can see my hunger's getting down a little bit, so I'm not regenerating. Oh! Oh! Ouch. There you go. There you see him do quite a bit of damage. So here, oh, I think I just anchored an Enderman. I'm gonna grab my golden apple here real quick. Gonna eat it up, get my regeneration going on here, get my resistance here, and fend off these Endermen before they start killing me. With that, let's go ahead and find the next pillar. I did get that other one destroyed before he knocked me off, so that's a good thing. There's one over there. This one's low enough I can probably just shoot it with the bow, no problem. That one I can see pretty well too. Good. There's one next to it. Might be a little bit more difficult. Nope, I didn't hear an explosion. So let's go ahead and climb up that one. Dragon's a ways off still. I remember you can't kill the Enderman with a bow. It's impossible to hit an Enderman with a bow, so don't even try. You're gonna have to pull out your sword and fight him the long way. Got it. Nice shot. And you can see this efficiency is going to be really nice to get down from these pillars quickly before the Enderdragon gets close enough to you. And the entire time I'm still listening for the wings of the Enderdragon. I don't want him to sneak up on me, so I'm really listening to make sure he can't get close. Alright, there was an Enderman coming for me, but I think when he was close to me, the Enderdragon hit him, so he's probably chasing after the Enderman now. Yeah, they're all looking pretty angry at him. That's one benefit of the Enderdragon being around. He can really help you out with the Enderman. There's another crystal. And there's another crystal. Another thing you can do, if the Enderdragon is close to a pillar when you destroy it, or a crystal when you destroy it, it'll actually deal damage to him if it's actually healing him. Alright, let's go ahead and hop up this pillar here. I try to stay in corners like this because there's a less chance of the Enderman being able to knock me off. The only bad part about it is it guarantees that you're really close to these crystals and that you will take damage from them when you destroy them. Without looking at any Endermen, let's go ahead and run around the edge here, see if there's any more pillars we can find. I know there's more. There's about 20 of them. There's one right over there. I'm not entirely sure how many I have to destroy right now. Okay. His health bar popped up here, which means he's probably getting close. I'm going to want to be on the lookout for the Enderdragon now. There's another crystal. He also tends to stay close to the crystals after a while, so if you destroy all of the crystals on one side of the end, then he'll tend to stay away from you, because he likes to stay near the crystals. But once you've destroyed them all, you can basically guarantee he's coming for you no matter where you are. That was close. Take that. There's a crystal. There's a crystal. bet you there's one up on that pillar, so I'm gonna have to go up there now. I'm gonna go ahead and switch over to dirt. It's a little bit faster. Oh, he's coming for me. I can hear him. To be honest with you, when I do this, the thing that scares me the most is not the dragon, unless I'm on one of these pillars at the same time, but it's actually the Enderman. You make too many of them angry at you, and you're just in for a bad ride. Ow. Didn't quite get him fast enough that time. Okay, there's 2 more crystals. So I can get this one from back here. Come here, come here. Take that. Rawr! Enderman down. Enderman down. Crystal. Come here, dragon. Come here. Yeah, I'm waiting for you. Alright, now, this is something that I don't do very often. We'll see if I can get it to work. Well, one benefit of the Enderman being around is they can drop Ender Pearls for you when you destroy them, which, if you didn't already know, Ender Pearls teleport you to wherever you throw them. So I'm going to see if I can use this one to get up on that pillar. Oh, not quite. I'm not very good at aiming them, so I didn't think I was going to get there anyway. But if you don't want, if you are good at throwing pearls and you don't want to mess with building pillars, it is an alternate way to get up. Let's go ahead and try it again. Oh man, direct hit. The crystals are destroyed by any projectile, regardless of what they are, including snowballs. Here is the one problem with using pearls to get up. It's that getting down is a little bit difficult, and I think my good friend Vex, I actually don't know him, but I like him a lot, for teaching me through his super hostile maps how to get down from large areas like this relatively quickly without using too many resources. If you are going to use this, the best thing you can bring with you is actually going to be sand or gravel, because you could actually just drop a whole bunch of it off the top and it will go to the ground and you can make a pillar and dig back down. Other thing you can do is just bring a whole lot of ender pearls. Every time you throw them, you will take a little bit of damage just because that's what an ender pearl does to you. But you could get around a whole lot faster by using ender pearls. Alright, now I'm not sure if there are any more pillars. I'm going to go ahead and pause and switch up my video settings and go see if there's any more pillars for me to find before I actually start fighting this dragon. So if you can bear with me for just a moment, I'll be right back. And we're back. There were actually 4 more pillars left for me to go destroy. I've gone ahead and taken care of those for now. It's just the same as you saw me do with all the other ones. At this point, we can go ahead and fight the Enderdragon without any fear of him being able to regenerate. So any damage you deal to him at this point is going to be great. And all we'll really have to do now is just keep our eye on the Enderdragon. If we do, we won't have to worry about the Endermen so much because we'll be looking up most of the time. And any Endermen that are nearby us will probably get distracted by him when he tries and attacks them. And what you're going to be wanting to do is you have to hit him in the face to really do any damage. And you're going to want to wait for him to actually charge at you. He'll be flying around, and he'll turn around and he'll actually charge at you, and what you're going to want to do is hit him in the face right before he actually hits you. If you're really fast and your time is just right, you can actually hit him 2 times before he turns away. And if you're really quick at drawing your bow, you can actually sometimes hit him with the bow at the same time. I don't suggest trying and shooting him down because it's really difficult to hit him. He turns and weaves just as his regular movement pattern. So you have to lead him both in the direction he's flying, and you also have to account for the distance he is away and how high he is and the fact that the arrow falls. And it's just really difficult to do. It's a whole lot easier just to wait for him to charge at you and then throw a couple hits at him. And it really doesn't take too many hits to kill him, especially if you have a good sharpness or power on your bow or sword. It's mostly just a waiting game, trying to get him to come at you. You can see he's about a quarter of the way down, and I've only hit him a few times. With full hunger, and if I were to throw on a couple potions here, he really wouldn't be able to do anything to me. So I'll go ahead and drink a strength potion here. It'll deal even more damage than I was before. Just for your own knowledge, a sword actually does more damage than a bow does to him. You can also see right before he gets to me, I'm trying to jump. That way I can get a critical hit on him. If I can hit him as I'm falling, I'll actually deal even more damage because I'll critical hit him if I hit him while I'm falling. At least that's what I assume. I'm not sure if you can critical hit him. You can see the strength potion is really helping deal a lot more damage. Nope, I didn't see any particles from a critical hit. That one probably was, or would have been with the normal bomb, so I'm not sure if that deals critical damage to him or not. There he goes, turning back to me again. You can see he really doesn't deal too much damage. The biggest problem that he's going to deal, or the biggest amount of damage he's going to deal to you is actually from knocking you off a cliff. So once you're done with these pillars, this really becomes a pretty simple battle. Just a waiting game. Try and stay towards the middle of the end. Don't walk too close to the edge, because if he knocks you all the way off the edge of the island, you are guaranteed to die. There is no way to save yourself unless you can type in game mode and switch to creative as fast as you can before you actually fall in the void and start flying before it kills you. Now, unfortunately, because the end with a question mark achievement is bugged at the moment and I don't have it, I won't get the actual achievement from killing him, which is so sad. But at least you'll be able to see what happens, and do know that this is how you get the achievement. Ah, missed him. Go ahead and show you just how hard it is to shoot him while he's flying. Unless he's flying right at you like this. Just shooting him in general becomes really difficult. Oh, that was a good shot. If you ever want to get really good at shooting with the bow, by the way, this is the way to do it. This is probably the hardest thing to hit with a bow in the entire game. Oh, come back here. You're almost dead. And you know it. Come here, little puppy. Oh, you just want a hug. Right. Oh. So, you know, there's also only one Enderdragon. So once you kill him, he doesn't come back. You'll be returned to your world after entering the Ender portal again, there'll be a cool little cutscene that confuses me, to be completely honest. I have no idea what it's talking about. You can skip over. It's like 8.5 minutes long, and I don't know what it's talking about. But once it's over, it takes you back. You respawn at your spawn point, whether it's a bed or some other spawn point. Oh, there he goes. Dragon dead. Bang. With a bow. And the amount of experience he drops ranges from 1,000 to 2,000. From level 0, it can actually get you all the way up to level 78. And go ahead and make ourselves a little bit of a bridge up here. Here is the new Ender portal. It'll take me back to the game. And that right there is, believe it or not, a dragon egg. There's only a couple ways that you can actually get the dragon egg. If you try hitting it, it'll actually just teleport away. You can see it's somewhere over here now. I don't know where it went exactly. But if you bring a piston with you and you hit it with a piston, it'll actually turn into a drop. You can pick it up. I think another way you can do it is if you start mining on one block and then you move to the dragon egg. You can get it that way also. But, oh, there it is. We'll go ahead and try that out real quick. Nope. It just moved again. But there's really nothing you can do with it. It's just there. Chilling, having fun. Cool little dragon egg. So I assume at some point the dragon egg will be able to come back and you can fight the Enderdragon again. But as of right now, if you come back to the end, nothing happens. The dragon egg is just chilling there. Well, with that I'm going to go ahead and hop into the Ender portal, whatever that thing's called. And you'll have this long little cutscene, which I'm going to go ahead and skip over. And here I am, back home. Well, that's it for all the achievements that are currently out as of May 21st of 2013 for the PC version. I hope you guys enjoyed watching these videos, and I'll be putting up more videos for tutorials such as combat, redstone, using command blocks, creative mode, possibly even how to make your own adventures in adventure mode if I ever get really good at command blocks. There's tutorials on things such as making farms, different types of farms like chicken farms, cow farms, wheat farms, melon farms, carrot farms, things like that. We've got enchanting, we've got brewing, we've got efficient ways to do your mining and things like that. How to get through the nether, how to do mapping, how to find fortresses and get through fortresses and get through strongholds and all those cool things. Hopefully once I get them, I'll be showing all these links on the end of this video that you can just go to and have fun with and learn more about Minecraft and how to be really, really good at it. Maybe even some player versus player combat tutorials. If I can ever get my friends to actually jump on here with me. They think I'm lame, I guess. I don't know. And to finish off the video, just because it's a whole lot of fun and I really like watching it, we're going to watch the explosion of wheat. That's right. I always think that's cool to watch. That's it, guys. Thanks for watching tutorials. Like the videos, subscribe to the channel, and until we see each other again, happy Minecrafting.